Ready. Play.
Lorenzo Sonego against Tristan Schoolkate. Did Schoolkate get in on his ranking?
And no, Schoolkate was the
What?
Australian wildcard.
Australian
But of
wildcard.
course, he's also now broken the top 100. That was the win over Fonseca, I think, that got him there in Toronto.
Sonego, of course, another established guy, had a good run in Australia this year. And yet I feel as though he's sort of just drifting a little bit. And his ranking of 35, yeah, sounds about right. And I just feel as though that he's 30 years old now and he might well just stay there forever.
Yeah, I don't think he's like going anywhere, at least not in terms of fire, really. Yeah, Australian Open quarterfinal, obviously that was a milestone for his career. But 35 ranking, if you subtract these points, he would be probably around 70 or something like that. Like, yeah, that's kind of the reality of how he's been playing since. Winston-Salem last year, he actually won. This week didn't do horribly, but then I guess you can look at it both ways. Like, he really struggled with Stefan Dostanic, for example. So yeah, I mean, Sonego has just been so inconsistent this season that I have no idea, where to put him in any tournament. Like, it's pretty obvious that he's not going to be, well, actually, I don't know. I wanted to say it's pretty obvious that he's not going to be winning a few rounds, but he did that in Australia, and it was also kind of all of a sudden, right?
Yeah, I mean, the 5-set win over Fonseca was really big. I know people think we're bigging up Fonseca unnecessarily, but Fonseca had just beaten Rublev in straight sets, as well as winning a challenger and winning all those matches that he did at the end of last year as well with the ATP Tour finals. What do you call it for the juniors? What do you call it, or for the youngsters?
Next gen
next
ATP
gen,
finals.
next gen. So that was a great win and helped him, of course, in a big way. He's just a solid guy. And so actually looking at his draw, you say about he could get to the third round, maybe even fourth round, because the draw's not bad. It's not amazing, but it's not bad. I don't know if you can see it on the screen, but looking at this bunch of players.
Fourth round is very possible for at least a few players here.
Yeah.
Probably, well, the Seeds and Sonego would be the third guy, I suppose. Maybe Cilic.
But the consistency of Borges on a hard court at slams, and I think 4 or 5. I guess Muller is better on clay right than hard. No.
Yeah. I mean that's an understatement, even.
Yeah. Well, we'll come to Muller in a second, but first of all, Sonego though still a clear favorite, right, in his matchup with Schoolkate.
He is the favorite, but Schoolkate won a match at the US Open last year. It was over Taro Daniel, but pushed Sinner in Australia a little bit. He's got that game, where you hit a big serve, go to the net, and sometimes the opponent just doesn't know what to do. It's really all or nothing. It's really risk heavy, but yeah, I definitely could see Sonego just like falling apart here, because I've got no idea what to do with him pretty much any match he plays this season.
If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe and click that notification bell so you don't miss out on all things tennis.